Namaskar. Some fast-moving developments in United States. What happened is that the Trump administration has paused immigration from 19 countries. The list has been published. I'm going to share that with you, and it's important that all of you who are regular travelers to United States, and many of us have links with US one way or the other, you need to understand what are the ramifications of this list, why this came about, and so on and so forth. First of all, why did this come about? You know that in the last couple of days there was a shooting near the offices of where government offices are. Two people were shot by a person who's of Afghan origin. He's 29 years old. He used to be part of sharpshooting team that was supposed to have been working with the CIA, and the man shot them through the head. Of the two, one has died. The other one is fighting for his life. The girl who died was 24 years old. I mean, it was like their second or third day at work. I mean, they were just standing and this guy just picked them off. So this kind of a problem, which was predicted by me and Sree Iyer App IOS a long time ago. Remember when we had started talking about illegal immigration that was being allowed by the Biden administration, is now beginning to come and bite United States in the butt. Now, I'm going to show a small infographic to tell you all the different countries that have been placed under this role. The thing about this is permanent, which means if you happen to have a passport of one of these 19 countries, you can no longer immigrate to the United States. So it's a pretty harsh, severe order. Of course, it will be challenged in the courts, but I have a feeling that this has in the past also stood up. So I don't think this can be stopped. Basically, it is a national security, and they have proof that this is what happened. So this is where things stand. I hope you all have liked this video, because this is breaking news and I had to scramble to put together the infographic. I have the infographic. I hope you like this video, and also pass it on to your family and friends who may be interested in knowing what is going on. Here we go. Immigration has been paused, and a permanent pause is what it is. It means that from some third world countries, US system is not going to allow immigration into United States, and these countries, the rule right now as it stands is permanent. Of course, it could be relaxed in the future, but as it stands now, it is permanent. And what are the things happening? First of all, processing has been suspended. Immediate halt on immigration applications from these 19 high-risk nations. Then there is going to be a rigorous re-exam, a full-scale review of every green card holder held by nations of countries of concern. That means if you are from this list of 19 countries, and if you happen to have a green card and you are living in the United States, they are going to rigorously re-examine your green card status, and also how you got in. If there is any other problems, if you have some kind of a behavior that might warrant you to have your green card cancelled. Viewers, green card can be cancelled. Please remember this. Also, third one, there will be a termination of federal subsidies and welfare programs for non-citizens. Non-citizens are those who are either green card holders, who are permanent residents, and also legal people who have come in on work visas, and also illegals. All these people who are not US citizens, for every one of them, whatever benefits that they are getting, those will be stopped. Of course, states can continue to do that. Well, the states be told, if you don't stop doing this, we are going to cut the money that's going to you? That could be another problem. This will really get people like Newsom up in arms. But I think this is a federal issue. I don't think the states can do anything about it. Also, reverse migration. What that means is deportation of those deemed non-compatible or security risks. And here comes the big kicker, the number of the nations, 19 countries affected. So these are the countries, and I'm going to start reading through that. Afghanistan, Myanmar, Burundi, Chad, Congo, Cuba, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Laos, Libya, Sierra Leone, Somalia, Sudan, Togo, Turkmenistan, Venezuela, and Yemen. So these are the 19 countries. and I'm going to post the references in just a moment, but you get the idea. This is a pretty serious order, and this means that people, especially from Iran, there are a lot of people who fled. Every time there was a purge in Iran, many people fled on refugee visas. They may have become citizens. I think if you are a citizen, you are safe. But if you are still a green card holder, you could be under review. I just wanted to flag that. But India is not in this list. India will never be in such list because India is never associated in these kinds of things. The Khalistanis and the other lumpen elements notwithstanding, again, India has always consistently taken the stand that such things are not good, that you should go and raise the stature of the country where you are living rather than demand benefits from it. This is how India has always approached migration. So let's pray that this problem is going to be solved soon. I feel really bad that somebody is given asylum because they helped America when they were in Afghanistan, and then now when they are brought back here and they start doing these things and shouting Allahu Akbar in the process, it's really sad. So I think this is what I was telling you about. One event, people get tarred, the entire community gets tarred with the same brush, and you get completely exposed, and now everybody's records are being checked, and this is computerized. This will come up very quickly. Many of them may already be flagged as somebody of a dubious or suspicious nature. So this is going to really, really raise the level, if you will. See, the illegal immigration catch that was being done by the ICE was mostly people who were from gangs coming from South America or from some of the other countries, including Mexico. But this is different. This is different, and therefore this is totally outside of what has been happening in that direction. So this is something pretty serious. And last term also, Trump had, I think, banned travel from 6 different countries, which means nobody, even immigrants, even for tourist visa, you couldn't travel to the United States. Now this is a more permanent nature ban. We'll have to wait and see. There will be, of course, there will be challenges in different courts, and some courts may rule one way or the other. But I think the Supreme Court will side with Trump just because of the fact that such things the administration has prevailed in the past. So that's all I have for you, viewers. And if there are any questions, let me see. There's one question here. Kalmat wants to know, or Kalmat, I don't know, Kalmati, I don't know. I'm sorry, this is one of those things where I don't get to see your name, but your subscription ID. If the US can do, why India cannot do away with Bangladeshi Rohingya? Good question. Good question. Yes, India should be doing it. We have been screaming that for everybody. Immigration has to be legal. EQ Focus says, did you notice that most of these countries were Islamic are those that have high influence of China? Oh, yes. Yes, that is true. Very, very true. That's exactly what you are. You're right. No props, sir. I am Nitya Kalyani. See, I thought your name was Nitya Kalyani Alai. And see, the ID I see here is KALMAT1306. I think this is a YouTube bug. It will get sorted out soon. Thank you so much for that clarification. But when I'm reading out the names, all I see are your IDs, which is why sometimes I get confused. It is difficult to read them. And I can understand why. You have to get an ID that works for Google. So thanks once again, guys. Stay tuned. And this is just beginning now. There will be more updates in the days and weeks to come. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.